Hello and welcome to another AIC Productions video. So today we're doing a little surgery on my rig here. With the release of the new 3rd gen Ryzen processor, sorry for the shaky cam, I've decided to upgrade. So I've been running a Ryzen 5 1400, I believe. Yeah, Ryzen 5 right there. 1400 says right there at the top. And it's been a great CPU, no complaints at all whatsoever with it, but it is just a 4-core, 8-thread processor. That's still a pretty decent processor, but with the release of the 3rd gen, AMD has slashed prices on the processor. So for $160, I got a Ryzen 5 2600X. So it is running with 6 cores and 12 threads. So this should do my videos a lot quicker. I do a lot of video editing on this machine. This is my main video editing machine. So this should help with that process. Get a new sticker. And the X comes with a slightly bigger cooler. So I believe the one for the 1400 is the Wraith Stealth, and this is the Wraith Spire. So set the CPU just there. You can see the thickness. This one's also all aluminum, where this one actually has a copper core to it. So definitely beefier cooler there as well. Now I did a couple weeks ago go through and update the BIOS on this motherboard, which is kind of funny because I had to update it and then update it and then update it again. There were several newer versions of the BIOS, and there might even be another one, but I did it and it should, I'm making a mess here. It should be now compatible with the 2nd gen processor. At least I upgraded it to the latest version available a couple weeks ago. So this is a B350 motherboard. I don't think it's a B320. So there's the arrow and arrow. I believe I see it. Yep. Went right in, zero force insertion. Clicked right in, no problems. Let's put this back in the box of the new one so it's nice and safe. I'll be selling that online for a few bucks, just like 50 bucks or something. I'll sell it if somebody wants it for that. In goes the cooler. Alright, so she's installed now. What I had to do is actually take the back panel off. The back plate was just a little loose, so I had to get in there and with my hand just hold it in place while I put the first couple of screws in, because it kept dropping down to where I couldn't catch it with the screws. So anyways, let's go ahead and plug it all back in, boot it up, and see what we got for some performance. Alright guys, I have something to admit. There's been like a month and a half that's happened between my last part of this video and today, and so I've been using my desktop with the 2600X for going on, like I said, about a month and a half, and I love it. It was an excellent upgrade for me. I was able to sell the 1400 for, I think I got 75 bucks for it, so it paid for almost half of the new processor selling the old one. And I just recently repositioned my desk, so the desktop was over here, but the problem with that is all the power outlets and everything are down on this side, and so I was constantly kicking the power cords for everything and unplugging stuff with my feet by accident. And you'll have to excuse the masking tape on everything. I've been working a lot of nights, and the little LEDs shining in my eyes at night gives me a headache, so I've had to cover up all the LEDs on everything for now. But I have, like I said, been thoroughly enjoying this system. It's significantly more powerful. if you're thinking of upgrading and you have that first gen Ryzen processor and you're wondering if the upgrading to the second gen is worth it, definitely, especially if you have one of the lower end processors. So I went from a 4-core 8-thread to a 6-core 12-thread, and stepped it up a class as well. So going basically from like a Core i3 class to like a higher end Core i5 or even a low end Core i7 class-ish processor. And it was, you know, my cost was $75, $85, something like that for that processor. So one of the big things I've noticed is that it has, and you're enjoying my sticker bomb I've done on this side of the case. I did it on the other side as well. I've been working a lot of nights. I've gotten a little crazy. So one of the big things I've noticed is I am able to stream and play games at the same time much better than I was before. I'll go ahead and load up Passmark here. Alright, so we just finished doing Passmark performance test, and I thought I had somewhere the scores from before I did this upgrade, but obviously this is significantly faster. It's faster than any laptop I ever reviewed. It's awesome, and I'm so happy I did this upgrade. The big thing that I've noticed is when I do video renders, they take about a third as long. For whatever reason, this processor is significantly faster when rendering videos. I don't know if it has special instructions for it, or the software I'm using just is able to take advantage of the additional cores much better, but it is a lot faster when rendering videos, which saves me a ton of time when doing that sort of work. Anyways, thank you for watching. I hope you have an amazing day.